So now what I want to do is make another cut here, which I have now done. And I click on this piece of tape. I don't want to be adjusting both of them. And I extend, remember the golden rule, I extend this out. So let's just move along a little bit. So I extend this out. And I'm going to bring this box up to the higher volume, which if you remember we wrote down was minus 7.78. So up you go to minus 7.78. And there you go. Oh, come on. There. Right, so it'll be a real bounce now from this level to this level, but that's okay. Let's have a quick listen to see how that sounds. Gods, goddesses, and the like. Okay, so the volumes are there. We just need to make that a bit smoother, and it's dead easy. Again, we use this blue, what we call it, triangle. Yeah, let's be crazy and call it a triangle. And we'll now you see the word length there. That's going to tell us how long that fade in is, and I want that to be about about 1.5 seconds. So about 1.5 seconds because it's after some speech and it's going up to full volume. So now we have a fade up, but we have a problem. You see that blue line? It goes low volume, low volume, low volume, nothing, and then back up again. And we have to make that smooth, because otherwise it sounds like this. And the like. Sounds a bit weird. Now you may not have caught that, so I'll do it again with just the music and see if you can hear it. So you may not have been able to hear it, but what it does, it goes da 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 da, and there's this gap. This weird gap, and then the music comes up again. The reason there's a gap is because this blue line here tells you that the volume of music's going from low level to nothing and then back up. So we want that to be a smooth transition, and the way we do that is we select this right hand piece of tape, we hit the right hand mouse button, we move to back, then we select it again with the left hand click, and then on this white box here we drag so the blue lines line up. But before we do that, I'm just going to move the cursor here, zoom in a little bit so I can make it really accurate. There we go. And now with that white box, drag it under. And how's about that then? It's a nice smooth edit. So let's listen to it now. So it is smoother, take my word for it. You may not have been able to hear it, but it is much smoother now. So then we go to the back end. Well, first of all, I want to make sure that this whole piece should be about 15 seconds long. And this tells me how long it is. You see next to length, it says 14.42. I'll make that a little bit longer. 15 seconds. It just feels right. If you think it's too long, make it shorter. If you think it's not long enough, make it longer. And then with this one, this blue triangle here, this is the fade out, I'm going to take the length back to 9 seconds, because that just tends to feel about right. So there you go. So you've got a fade up of about 1.5 seconds, you've got a full volume of about 4 seconds, and it fades down over 9. So that sounds like this. Okay, the actual music itself is doing some weird things there. It's nothing to do with the way it's been edited. So that is actually the edit complete. So let's have a listen out, because obviously we want to make sure we haven't knocked anything out of sync. And we'll listen to it all together and see how it sounds. FOAF Tale News, the newsletter of the International Society for Contemporary Legend Research. Nice smooth fade in there. NB. Urban legends is the correct nomenclature for these stories. Urban myths is a misnomer. Myths deal with the activities of mythical beings such as gods, goddesses, and the like. And there you go, that's your first edit.